Pentagon's latest trials flipped the script on a jet many claimed had run its course. The F-15EX Eagle II didn't just perform, it shocked everyone. It hit targets at long range, tracked threats before stealth platforms even saw it, and kept flying with a mission-capable rate near 83%, while newer jets struggled to reach the high 60s. Now, Congress dropped another $3 billion to build more. The real question now is simple. How is a Cold War jet outperforming aircraft built 40 years later? F-15EX Eagle II emerges unshaken with Pentagon. 2024 test. The F-15EX Eagle II emerged from the Directorate of Operational Test and Evaluation 2025 report with a headline few expected. In rigorous evaluations of air superiority roles, including offensive and defensive counter-air, cruise missile defense, and high-value asset escort, the Eagle II was judged to be operationally effective across the board. These include offensive counter-air, defensive counter-air, cruise missile defense, and escort missions. What makes this achievement even more shocking is how it fared in trials against adversary aircraft. In trials against surrogate fifth-generation adversaries, it detected and tracked all threats at advantaged ranges, employed onboard and offboard sensors, dispatched weapons, and walked away intact. This was enough proof that the new aircraft platform had been reborn for high-end conflict. Its operational readiness hit 83.13% mission capability, and that's far above the 67% mark recorded by the F-35 Lightning II fleet. It showcased a platform that wasn't just upgraded, but revitalized for the present fight. The F-15EX flips the narrative with its latest upgrades. It uses a proven airframe, next-generation electronics, fly-by-wire control, a large area display cockpit, an open mission system architecture, and a massive weapons loadout, bridging legacy strength and modern lethality. In a theater where stealth, range, payload, and reliability matter, the F-15EX Eagle II is standing out, and now it's going through advanced updates that place it ahead of newer fighters. The F-15EX's transformational upgrades. The latest upgrades to the Eagle have presented the F-15EX Eagle II. The fighter has been reborn with transformational upgrades that push it firmly into the 21st century fight. First among those upgrades is the jet's new sensor, the AN/APG-82V1A-ESA radar, a modern active electronically scanned array radar that dramatically enhances detection and tracking capabilities. With this radar on board, the Eagle II can scan the skies with greater range, resolution, and speed. The Eagle II can even access contested electromagnetic environments while maintaining its speed, range, and resolution. This gives pilots a decisive edge long before the opponents come into visual range. Backing up that sensor power is a completely modernized flight controller and cockpit system. This is managed by the Advanced Display Core Processor 2. These systems offer superior handling, smoother maneuverability, and enhanced situational awareness. This makes the jet easier to fly, yet more capable under pressure. But sensing and flying are just part of the story. In today's digitally contested battle space, arrival often depends on who can jam, blind, or outsmart enemy sensors first. That's where the Eagle Passive Active Warning Survivability System comes in. This sophisticated electronic warfare suite gives the Eagle II full-spectrum radar warning, threat geolocation, jamming capability, and integration with countermeasures. It equips the jet not only to shoot first, but also to survive when there are other opponents in the skies. Its radar and EW systems work in concert, enabling it to detect, confuse, or evade threats that would overwhelm older fighters. Perhaps the most dramatic upgrade isn't in electronics, but in raw firepower. The F-15EX carries a staggering weapons payload, up to 29,500 pounds of external ordnance, the largest payload of any U.S. fighter jet. That capacity allows it to carry 12 air-to-air missiles at the same time, like AIM-120 AMRAAMs or AIM-9X Sidewinders, or a mix of multiple weapons like heavy long-range strike weapons, standoff munitions, precision-guided bombs, or even hypersonic weapons under future loadouts. At the basis of all these upgrades is a major change in design philosophy. The F-15EX is built on an open mission systems architecture. Rather than hardwiring avionics, sensors, and weapons into a rigid configuration, the OMS backbone allows rapid integration of new sensors, weapons, software, and future upgrades. This means the Eagle II isn't a static upgrade, but it's a living, evolving platform. As threats grow, adversary radar and missile technology evolve. The F-15EX can be upgraded in software and payload without needing a full redesign. This gives it potential relevance for decades to come. The F-15EX Eagle II is a major upgrade, And one of its most significant advantages is that it serves as a high-capacity missile truck that complements other stealth fighters. Fascinated by next-gen military tech like this? Hit that like and subscribe button to catch all the latest military news. The rise of the hyper-capacity missile platform, the F-15EX Eagle, has been transformed into a high-capacity missile truck, signaling a profound shift in how air power is projected. While stealth fighters grab headlines for evading radar and slipping into contested ones, the Eagle II leverages a completely different strength, with sheer power and sustained presence. With the ability to haul up to 29,500 pounds of ordnance, far beyond what most modern fighters can handle, the Eagle II becomes the backbone of a layered air superiority and strike force. In its standard configuration, the jet can carry up to 12 air-to-air missiles, AIM-120 AMRAAMs, or AIM-9 Sidewinders, allowing a single aircraft to engage multiple aerial threats simultaneously. During weapons tests over the Gulf of Mexico, the F-15EX successfully fired from newly certified hardpoints, confirming its ability to deliver heavy payloads reliably in high-stress environments. But missile capacity alone doesn't tell the full story. The F-15EX's open mission systems architecture allows it to take on a wide variety of roles beyond air-to-air combat. It can carry air-to-ground munitions and long-range standoff weapons, including cruise missiles, precision bombs, and even future hypersonic missiles. It's like a fighter, bomber, deterrent, and force multiplier all in one. In combined operations with stealth jets like the F-35A Lightning II, the Eagle II plays a complementary role. The stealth fighters penetrate deep into hostile airspace, disabling enemy air defenses and gathering targeting data. The Eagle II then floods the airspace or strikes from range with a concentrated load of weapons. The synergy turns the F-15EX into a strategic heavy hitter. It's a purpose-built missile-carrying powerhouse designed to deliver overwhelming firepower and sustained strike capability in high-stakes conflicts. But the upgraded fighter didn't only focus on firepower, but also on building a modern cockpit that meets the needs of today's pilots. A cockpit built for future wars. The cockpit of the F-15EX Eagle II opens the door into how air combat will be flown in decades to come. From its digital fly-by-wire controls to its all-glass, large-area display instruments, the Eagle II's cockpit has been reimagined as a command center built for modern warfare. Gone are legacy mechanical linkages and analog dials. The Eagle II embraces a full fly-by-wire flight control system that replaces older hybrid control systems, delivering smoother handling, improved stability under high-performance or asymmetric loads, and enabling the activation of additional weapon stations that earlier F-15s couldn't use safely. The cockpit is dominated by large-area touchscreen displays, deployed for both pilots and, when configured, a weapons system officer. Through these high-resolution LED screens, powered by the Advanced Display Core Processor 2, the crew receives sensor data, radar feeds, mission systems information, weapon status, and electronic warfare winnings in a highly integrated, customizable interface. The digital backbone transforms situational awareness. When the jet's sensors, including the cutting-edge radar system and electronic warfare suite, detect threats or track targets, that information is fused and presented instantly on the displays. This allows the pilot to act decisively. The cockpit becomes not just a place to fly, but a decision center for modern aerial combat. The cockpit's modular, software-centric architecture also means the Eagle II isn't frozen in time. Because it uses an open mission systems architecture, new software updates, sensor upgrades, weapons, or electronic warfare improvements can be added without major hardware overhaul. So the jet is always relevant through evolving threats and shifting combat demands. The F-15EX's cockpit is an impressive element for future warfare, and this is combined with the extensive range that gives it dominance across vast distances. The skies have gotten much bigger with the F-15EX Eagle II. With the addition of conformal fuel tanks and optional external fuel tanks, the Eagle II becomes a long-range weapon of presence and persistence. Its extended fuel capacity boosts its combat radius to roughly 790 miles and gives the aircraft a ferry range that can exceed 3,900 kilometers when unladen and fitted with full fuel stores, enabling long-distance deployments without the immediate need for aerial refueling. That kind of range changes how war is flown. In a single sortie, the Eagle II can reach distant theaters, loiter on station, and remain ready for target acquisition or air defense missions, all while keeping external hardpoints free for ordnance, not fuel. Unlike traditional drop tanks, The conformal tank hugs the fuselage and minimizes aerodynamic penalties, allowing the jet to maintain maneuverability and speed even when fully fueled. That means the Eagle II can launch strikes from afar, escort high-value assets deep over contested airspace, or stay on patrol for extended periods. All of these are complemented by its impressive performance at the edge of physics. Performance at the edge of physics. The F-15EX Eagle II is engineered to fly at the edge of what's possible and then beyond. With twin afterburning turbofans driving it to a top speed around Mach 2.5, this jet remains among the fastest combat aircraft in the skies. But high speed is only part of the equation. The Eagle II also climbs pretty fast. Its service ceiling stretches to about 60,000 feet, giving it access to altitudes where it can strike, intercept, or survey with a tactical advantage. In moments when reaction time is measured in seconds, the climb rate can spell the difference between dominance and vulnerability. The Eagle II pairs raw speed and altitude performance with modern avionics, powerful radar, and weapon systems, creating a fighter that controls the edge of the atmosphere. Its velocity enables interception of fast-moving threats or rapid deployment across theaters, while altitude gives it a vantage point for both offense and surveillance. In real-world missions, such as air superiority clashes, escort duties, high-value asset defense, or long-range strike, those performance margins pay off. The Eagle II can dash in from hundreds of miles, accelerate above the cloud line, position itself for advantage, and deliver ordnance or defensive coverage, then accelerate away again. In today's era, detection, range, and reaction time define aerial dominance. The F-15EX's high-speed, high-altitude envelope gives commanders flexibility, pilots confidence, and adversaries reason to be wary. Interchangeability that supercharges readiness. The F-15EX Eagle II brings new capabilities and also continuity. Around 70% of its components are identical to those in legacy F-15C and F-15E Strike Eagle models. That means ground crews already familiar with the older Eagles can jump straight into maintenance, repairs, and logistics without learning a completely new aircraft from scratch. The result is a shorter downtime, smoother transitions, and a far lower risk of supply chain bottlenecks. Virtually all existing infrastructure built around the legacy Eagles carries over to the Eagle II. That translates into massive savings in time and cost compared with introducing a radically new fighter. No need for new hangars, tooling, or a steep learning curve. Transitioning to an entirely new platform can take years, and the Eagle II replaces older jets while preserving institutional know-how. Logistics and sustainment flows benefit too. Spare parts, supply chains, and support equipment that were already in place for earlier F-5s continue to serve the Eagle II. That simplifies procurement, reduces lead times for parts replacement, and ensures that maintenance crews aren't scrambling to learn entirely new systems or waiting for rare components. It also allows the jet to return to service faster after maintenance, enhancing fleet availability and sortie rates. The high degree of commonality also offers strategic flexibility. Units operating legacy F-15s, from pilots to mechanics to infrastructure, can be stood up or retasked with Eagle IIs in months, not years. That rapid transition becomes especially valuable during fleet renewals or when scaling up operations, ensuring readiness doesn't lag behind capability. Impressively, all these features come together to put the Eagle II ahead of other fighters. In fact, no other fighter has been able to break its record. The Eagle's record refuses to break. Since entering service in the 1970s, Eagle-class fighters have amassed 104 confirmed air-to-air victories without a single loss in combat. This is a feat that remains unmatched in modern aerial warfare. That flawless kill-to-loss record has earned Eagle its fearsome reputation and the nickname, world's greatest air superiority fighter. Through decades of conflict, from Middle East engagements to the skies of the Gulf War, the Eagle proved its dominance consistently. Its advantage came from speed and firepower, but also from a combination of agility, powerful twin-engine thrust, advanced radar and avionics, and a versatile weapons loadout. This allowed it to outmaneuver and outgun enemy aircraft across different combat scenarios. Now that legendary pedigree lives in the F-15EX Eagle II. By building on a combat-proven airframe with modern systems, the Eagle inherits that history, and it has extended it with some updates like better avionics, enhanced radar, increased payload, and extends it into the future with updated avionics, enhanced radar, increased payload, and better survivability. Pilots today still speak of the Eagle's legacy with reverence, while embracing its new generation upgrades that promise to keep that 104-0 legacy alive and relevant in a 21st century fight. Congress doubles down with massive expansion in production and funding. When Washington turned the page on its 2025 defense budget, it supercharged the support for the Eagle II. The United States Congress earmarked roughly $3.1 billion specifically to boost F-15EX production, elevating the program's scale and ambition. The decision pushes the planned fleet size from 98 to 129 aircraft, a significant jump that reflects confidence in the jet's performance and the value of a high-capacity, rapidly deployable fighter. Behind that funding, there's a plan for increased tempo. The manufacturer, Boeing, has 90 Eagle IIs already on the assembly line and is ramping up production efforts. The goal achieves a steady rollout rate of about 2 jets per month by late 2026, ensuring a consistent stream of aircraft delivery rather than sporadic batches. That pace matters. It means legacy F-15C/D squadrons can transition more quickly, replacement cycles accelerate, and the Air Force avoids capability gaps. It also ensures supply chain stability, maintaining production jobs and preserving the industrial backbone at Boeing. But beyond numbers and logistics, Washington's move sends a signal. The Eagle II isn't a stopgap or temporary patch, but it's a long-term investment in a proven platform, upgraded for modern threats, and now backed by sustained political and financial commitment. The extra funding reflects a strategic posture and meets current threats with reliable, available platforms, even as next-generation aircraft are developed. With production surging, international demand for the Eagle II is going through the roof. International demand surges for the Eagle II. The F-15EX Eagle II is now becoming a hot commodity for nations looking to dramatically boost their air power. The clearest sign is that the Israeli Air Force signed a deal in late 2024 to procure 25 of the Eagle IIs with an option for 25 more. Under the treaty, these jets, known as F-15IA in Israeli service, will arrive in batches starting around 2031. Israel isn't the only nation eyeing the Eagle II. Recent reporting shows that the Royal Saudi Air Force is planning to acquire up to 60 F-15EX Eagle II jets as part of its sweeping modernization under Vision 2030. Elsewhere, the Egyptian Air Force remains in active negotiations with the U.S. for as many as 46 of the fighters. It was a deal that could reshape regional aerial balance if finalized. Even in Southeast Asia, whispers of interest have emerged. Some reports say that Indonesia has been approached about acquiring F-15EX jets, with Boeing reportedly offering heavy local production involvement as part of the deal. What explains this surge in demand? For many nations, the Eagle II represents a sweet spot between raw capacity, adaptability, and proven performance. Its heavy payload, long range, and lethality complement stealth fighters rather than replicate them, offering a different kind of air power, one built for volume, reach, and versatility. For countries already operating older F-15 or similar fleets, the transition is smoother too, thanks to shared systems and logistics. What's more, the Eagle II's ongoing upgrade potential via open mission systems architecture reassures buyers that they aren't investing in a dead-end airframe. As newer missiles and sensors become available, the jet can evolve, making it a future-proof choice. With the F-15EX Eagle II dominating America's military, the world is watching to see its first mission and how it will transform. It's no longer a speculative fighter, but it's a legacy-class platform redesigned for modern warfare. What do you think is the future of the Eagle II? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all global military events.